Hi Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth. Welcome back to my channel for another walkthrough of a deck that's been out for quite some time, I think, which as you see is the Mary L. Tarot by Marie White. I have the second edition. This is a brand new to me deck. I just got this a couple of weeks ago, I think just before I went on holiday. After watching, I don't know, this is one that I've obviously known about for quite a while, and I've heard lots about it. I've watched quite a few walkthroughs of it, and I can never make myself hit that purchase button because there were some cards in there that really, I don't know, they made me feel weird, I guess. But some of those cards that evoked that reaction were actually in the first edition, and they're not in the second edition, so that's one thing that changed. I also did not like the borders on the first edition, and this edition is borderless, so let's have a look. So it comes in this box that is one of the magnetic closures. So the cards went in there. You've got the box, the book on the top here. I'm going to set that aside. The book is pretty cool, I have to say. Let's see if I can. I've got a bit of a glare there, and I can't do anything about that. That's my overhead light. Anyway, so Landscapes of the Abyss, second edition. It is an in-color book, which I greatly appreciate. You get the title, you get a little poem or a little saying at the top, and then your just further description, which actually, so you're getting about 2 pages. Sorry. 2 pages per card, and then including the keywords for upright and reversed. I really appreciate the fact that the card is here, because this way I can read through this book and study it without actually having the cards with me. Sometimes that's a bit of a challenge, and you know, it can be a bit of a pain to look up a card and then have to search through 78 cards before you find the card that matches it. So having that there is really helpful. So I appreciate that. The book is all in English, and there's just under 200 pages, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's have a look at the cards. Here are the backs. The backs are cool. I like them. I like the plain black, and then I guess these are Ouroboros. The deck comes edged in this beautiful silver. Now, when they arrived, all the cards were stuck together. I literally had to pull them all apart individually on all 4 sides. They were just all glued together. So that was a bit of a pain. And also shuffling was a bit of a pain too. Looks like I have a bent card or something. The corner is bent on this card. Anyway, sorry. Shuffling at first anyways was a big pain because they do tend to clump still. So actually what I'm gonna do is try my cornstarch trick on it. They're still pretty new. I've only shuffled them, yeah, maybe 10 times or so. Anyway, let's get to the cards. These are not in order because I have used them and I have shuffled them, so they're borderless, as you can see. The titles are pretty, like, they're not inconspicuous, but I also find that they're not in your face. All right, let's have a look here. Some of the choices are very cool for these. Justice is number 8 in this deck. Yeah, there's some very interesting choices for the artwork on some of these cards. Wow. I really have to read the book. And I'm hoping that Mary gives some good explanations for why she chose what for each card and how they developed. Oof. I will say this, you know, if artwork is supposed to elicit a reaction from people, this is getting a reaction from me, that's for sure. I'm not even sure how to put into words just yet what that reaction really is. I mean, some of them are just gross, right? Like that card with a snake about to go into someone's eye, that just totally grosses me out. But I do really like this card, actually. The Death card. It's a very cool card. I like this too. I think this is one of the changed cards. Strength. Temperance. That is an interesting choice of artwork for that Temperance card. I'm really looking forward to reading the book, going through it. I have not done any full readings yet for this with this deck. I have, well, that's cool. Queen of Swords. I've not done any full readings with this deck yet. I have pulled cards for a deck interview just to try it out, but I haven't actually even looked at I just laid the cards out. I haven't even looked at what the meanings are or anything. I really do want to read the book first and go from there. So I'm going to pull one card to represent my potential relationship with this deck. One card to describe my potential relationship with this deck. Okay. The Hermit. Okay, so I would, I guess it's telling me that this deck is going to lead me to a lot of introspection. Okay, so I would say that this, I guess it's trying to tell me that this deck is going to lead me to a lot of introspection, a lot of internal thoughts, really like challenging the way that I look at things and think about things. Again, we have it looks like churning waters or very windy conditions. So perhaps it's going to really challenge me to see, to really look at how I react to things, and why those things happen. And then potentially, change, make those make some positive changes. Let's see what the book says for the Hermit. Okay, so we have this whole paragraph by Victor Hugo, and let's see here, innocence and experience. I don't think I'm going to read the whole thing there. So the hermit is not alone because he is secluded. He is alone because he is all there is. The lamp is the sun stolen from the gods and eaten by the raven. Down in our guts, the sun inside our universe. Okay, so upright, so completion, accomplishment, enlightenment, finding your own inner sun and source of light, truth, and power, guiding other people to their inner sun, guiding, teaching, and passing on knowledge, maturity, potential reached. Okay. So I would say that that's sort of an extension of what what my intuition told me was coming with this card. So I can see that. We'll see. First, I'm going to have to come to grips with with this deck, and with each card, it is that I don't know what it is. It's like one of those things where you just I don't know whether I like it or I hate it. It's definitely provoking a reaction. I want to work with it, and I want to really figure out. I really want to work with it. I really want to see what I can accomplish with this deck. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time for me to come to grips with it. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So if you have this deck and you enjoy it, I'd love to hear how you use this deck, what you use the deck for. Do you just use it for yourself? Do you use it for shadow work or for path working or something else, to decide what to have for dinner? I'm always interested in hearing what people's thoughts are on particular decks and how they go about using them. I always find that I learned something new that way. And if you hate this deck, I'd also like to know that, and I'd like to know why. What is it about it? Is it the artwork? Is it just how their ratings go? I'd love to hear. So please leave me a comment down below. While you're at it, please do hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell down in this corner so that you are notified when my new videos come out. I do have about a walkthrough per week coming through, at least right now, and at least 1 or 2 other videos per week that are coming out. So I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.